This podcast may include opinions or attitude towards products, services, or companies. We present these content ideas to provide valuable insights and suggestions. All this is for general informational purposes only and does not constitute professional advice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Welcome to Bwgkm with Bwgkm.
Hey, how you doing, guys? This is your man, Get Up K, Get Up Governor. Seeing that the new host of Plum with Get Up Master. Thank you, guys. Again, really appreciate I really appreciate you guys coming through. And the good thing is, coming from 12 subscribers, right now we're sitting on 20 plus. Thank you so much. Continue, come continue. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your wife, tell your husband, tell your partner. They get a case here. Plum with Get Up Masinda. Guys, kuningi happening in this country. Kuningi. Guys, what's happening? Are we getting answers to all the questions we had before? I know it's too much. There's a Tembisa hospital, 2 billion scandal happening. Hey, those cars when they were coming out without number plate. I know it's too much. There's a Mukwanazi thing happening. Is it true that you can retrieve information from view ones?
Walking in the forest. Well, it is, but
I'm not here for that. And other thing that I've seen, there's a cleaning happening. Streets of Johannesburg, they're cleaning. They're chasing away all the street vendors. You know, it's quite a lot. I really hope these were not destroyed relationships that we have with other African countries. For them to come back and classify us as a xenophobia country or anything like that. So I really hope it's not gonna do any of this. But other than that, nah, I'm not here for that. I'm here for Ploma with Get Up Masinda. Bona, we're gonna do this thing, like I said before. Let's do this thing. Let's push it. Let's take Ploma with Get Up Masinda to another level. See you just after this.
There's a lot going on here.
When I'm doing business, I'm doing business. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm on a serious fight against poverty. That's the #1 enemy of the Republic of South Africa. And I'm going to head that as the commander-in-chief. We are fighting poverty. Men must build their own dignity and pride again. Yeah, this thing of unemployment, you must work for yourself. What is unemployment? We don't know that thing. What's unemployment?
But it's fine, guys. Let's continue. Thank you very much again. This is the official second episode that we're shooting for Plum with Kabelo Masinda. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the subscribers. I really appreciate you guys coming through. If you are new here, please hit that subscription button. I want to grow as a channel. We want to grow and be able to give you guys more content. Want to come through and give you guys more information that is going to help you tomorrow if you have to make any decision. The whole idea with this channel, the whole idea with this concept is to help you to make a better decision. Anything that we'll be doing as the channel, we will be helping you, we will be directing and trying to make things better for you so that tomorrow you can make a better decision with some of the conversation that we had. It's quite important to try and share as much as I can, so that if there's another person out there who is actually interested in trying to build a business, trying to start a business, they must know what to expect. Even if it's not going to be into detail, but it's some sort of a challenge that we all know that all businesses, they have a challenge. All businesses, they have a start and they have the end. And the end is something that we want to plan to be next 10 years. We don't want to see the end in the next few months. So today I just want to have a discussion with you guys to talk about starting off a business. Just to share, this is just my journey. And again, I'm not saying that if you follow the same journey or the same concept or same steps that I followed, you will be getting to the success that I'm getting. You might be more successful, you might not be able to coast through, because each and every business is unique. Each and every business has its own challenges. Just to share from my point of view, for me to start GL Group Holding, one thing that I did, I tried to identify a need and also look into my skills. I believe that it's quite important that I try and align the need that I'm identifying? Is it something that I can be able to manage or not? It only make any sense for me to identify a need. I'm going to make an example, identify a need into construction while I know that I don't have any skill or passion of construction, or identify a need on the farming and I don't have any passion on farming. So I identified what I identified as a GL group holding providing business solution, and I was looking to the skill, the quality that I have, or what is that I can bring into my own business. So I think it's quite important when you start a business, try and identify a need within your community, within your area, and then look into the skill that you possess. Is it something that you're able to sustain? Is something that you know you're gonna do without any hassle? Is a passion that you have? Is something that you love? So that's what I did for me to identify that there's a lot of people that I believe, it's easy to start a business, but it's quite important to make sure that it goes along with the skill that you have. You need to have a skill to deliver a product. You need to have a skill to deliver a service. If you don't have those, then you're just setting up yourself for a failure, and it's not going to be good, man. I don't think you will be able to sustain the business if you're doing something that you don't have a passion about, because at the end of the day, you're just chasing a shadow without having an idea what is that you're doing, because you don't have a passion, you don't have a skill. So there's a lot of guys that I know that currently they love music, man. Being a 9 to 5 employee, some of the guys are becoming DJs, and this is obviously looking to the fact that the people, they love music, they love creating beats, they love getting to that industry. And again, and I think most people, including myself, most people, we tend to think that when you look into some of the businesses or careers, we think it's just this one sport. Most people are just, actually I'm one of those people, SAPS, we always think that this is just police, they just want to arrest us, they just certify. We're not thinking there's a lot of actually departments, there's a lot of business units within police services. So there's a lot, man, that we need to learn. So I was referring to being a DJ, people who love music, people, they actually get those gigs, they make money, man. You can easily charge around 1.5 going up every weekend. Imagine if you get gigs every weekend. You can easily in a month make 6,000 rand based on the way the gig is and how much you're charging. There's a rate involved. So most of my friends that I have, they're coming DJs. There's a lot of people that I know, they identify the need of opening a printing shop where you print papers or doing a branding or anything. It's becoming a solution to most people, because each and every town, each and every corner, you need to have a printing shop where you print papers. You need to be able to make copies. You need to try and do something on your CV, update your CV. So people are creating or doing a printing shop. Something that you hardly find, something that I believe each and every one of us can look into. As an individual, if you look into getting a business that you know you can sustain, and you need to have a passion, like I mentioned, everything goes with a passion. If it happens that one open a mobile tire shop, people get tire bust, people get anything that you need to change a tire, you need to sell a new tire. Those things you can easily create, man. Imagine if you stay around Joburg and you have that mobile tire shop. People are always looking to buy tires. Companies are looking to buy tires. You become a middleman. You buy from those tire shops. You know them, and then obviously you create your client base and you engage with those people. You sell tires to them at a certain rate. So I think it's quite important that if you build such a thing, you know you can become huge. And there's always a call out fee involved. Imagine now if you are based in a certain area and you are registered as a mobile tire shop, you're being called Sunday evening, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening, afternoon, and then you need to rush to go and rescue this truck or this particular tire because they ran out, or they don't have tires, they don't have a spare wheel, or they have issues. Imagine how much you can be able to charge a call out, how much you can be able to charge to replace the tire. So I believe it's one of these things that we need to look at as an individual if you want to start a business. The other one that I'm looking at is AI or digital assistance. This is quite interesting because right now everything or most of the things that we do is into IT. So as an individual, you're into IT, you are into new things, Internet of Things, you are into digital platform, there's a lot that you can create. Right now with our phones, we can actually shoot a vlog, we can shoot a podcast, we can shoot a content, we can do a logo, we can do anything or most of the things with our phones. So I believe if we get into that space, it's something that you can be able to develop, you can be able to be successful in as well. It does give you that platform as an owner that to run a business of something that you are passionate about, you have a skill in. Right now, we have a lot of apps that we can actually use for AI assistance. We have a lot of apps that we can be able to use to create any business identification that we're going to talk about later on. So there's a lot that I think we can actually do if you should look into this possible business opportunity becoming AI or digital assistant. And also, one thing that I have noticed that most of us we use on daily basis, which is another thing because we can generate a source of income is look into something that you use on daily basis, right? And again, guys, I'm not saying all of us we are tend to be a businessman, businesswoman. Not everyone's gonna be a businessman, right? But look into something that will help you to generate more income. Look into something that will help you as an individual to meet your ends. Salary is not going to be enough. Try and do something extra that's going to create more money for you. We look into something where you become a toilet paper supplier. Right now, I think there's a lot of companies coming through right now, giving people opportunity to become a toilet paper supplier. You become a middleman. You buy from a supplier and then you build those relationships with your suppliers or special shops around your area, and then you sell to them, you sell to the clients that you build, your neighbors and that kind of thing. So I think once you become a toilet paper supplier, you can easily make a little bit of money there. And also, if you look into, you stay not far from the mines, stay not far from the industrial sites, you can easily try and build relationships, try and see if you can become a supplier. If you can be successful, surely they will give you an opportunity to become a supplier. So there's a lot of opportunities I think we can identify when it comes to toilet paper supplier. And also one thing that I think most of us, we never actually think of this: mobile charging services. Yeah, man, I'm talking about it. Having a device that you need to charge, having a mic that you need to charge, having a laptop, having a phone, having anything that you need to charge. You're at an event, you need to attend to event, but you don't have a battery. You're at an event, your battery or your device is actually dying and you need to charge. Render that services, speak to the event organizers, take whatever machine, the system that you have built or you have bought, and then you can charge people's phones, and then you charge them based on whatever rate you put in there. So I believe if we can do that, we actually have what it takes to give a people platform. We all know that when you go to event, all of us, we use phones to take pictures. We ran out of the batteries. Some people that actually came in and try and bring power banks. So try and come up with something different where you can actually put in your phone in a locker, you take a key, you charge your phone, there's a fee that you need to pay, and also you come back, you take out your phone, you leave a key, and then boom, your phone is 100%. And obviously you're going to have to try and make sure that you don't do anything where now you put yourself in danger, you lose people's phones. You need to look into those risk and analysis and all those things that you need to look at. So try and look into those things. So I believe that each and everything that we do on daily basis, based on our skill, based on the passion, where the passion comes from, something that you love doing, I think that's where you can create a business. Not everyone is, not everyone's gonna become a business person, but try and do something that will help you to make a little bit of extra cash that will help you towards the daily needs that we have, so that as a person you can be able to grow and try and make a bit of extra cash, take care of your family, take care of yourself. So I just wanted just to highlight those things for you guys, that each and every day you hear people saying that I want to start a business but I don't know what to do. And the first thing should be, what kind of a skill do you possess? What is that you love doing? We have a lot of people every day opening a car wash, opening a salon. They open a lot of things, man. So, and this is based on people trying to build something out of the skill they possess. As a person, you have a skill, you have something that you love. If you're into doing anything, some people right now, I think they have seen this concept. Now it's growing, it's coming the age now. You wash sneakers for people, and then you just leave your sneaker there. They wash it for you, come and collect the same day in the afternoon or the next morning when it's dry. People are washing the carpets. You just take a carpet there, they wash it for you, come and collect. So that's how you can be able to see everything is becoming a business opportunity. So as an individual out there, try and create something that you know tomorrow you can be able to look into it and say, this actually is helping me to pay for my car, it's helping me to buy my groceries, it's helping me to pay for whatever you need to pay for. So look into it, look into the skill that you have, and then look into the possible of creating opportunity, man. And I'm just going to put some clip, and then you can just hear the possibility and you hear what these guys think and some of the opportunities where they come from. Like a friend of mine that I have, he started a business, and I never thought he would start such a business. I've always think of him possibly maybe owning a record label, into music and everything, but boom, he owns a very nice electronical, mechanical, and he's doing literally everything when you look into electrical, because they also do the gate motors, he installed the gates, the boom gates. So it's quite interesting. I never thought he would get to that. So it's something I think that he developed when he gets to varsity. I'll call him to come to the show one of the days, and then he can just tell you guys all about it. So it's showing that as a person, the skill that you develop as you grow, it's something that you need to look at. With that, guys, I believe look into your skill, look into your daily needs, into your space or people around your area, and then it's easy for you to identify what is that you need to do. So please do that. Try and create something out of the skill that you have. Try and create something that you believe is going to deliver the need or the requirement to the people within the area. So look into that. Try and create something that you know is going to provide to the community, and then boom.
Blama with Gareth Cabello Masinda.
Guys, this is your man, Gareth Cabello Masinda, the host, Blama with Gareth Cabello Masinda. I just thought I'd share with you guys that if you're interested in advertising your business, your product, your services, your profile, anything that you feel that you want to show out there to the world, bring it to us. We can help you to showcase your talent to the world. Contact our team, sales@glgroupholdings.co.za. Then we can start showing it to the world. See you soon, Gareth K.
To everyone that likes my content, that engages with my content, baby, thank you. Now, baby, I'm going to take this time to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Maldek. Vantuk Mal exactly.
People always think that it's quite difficult to get a business registered or have a business under your name. So I'll just put some details on the screen as I just talk through it, that I believe it will help you, and then you will give you that advantage for you to have your own business. And remember, guys, when you do registration of the company, at the same time, after doing registration, you're getting SARS tax number, you're getting BBBE certificate, but based, if you're going to apply for it, as you apply on CIPC, you will get those questions. It will ask you if you want to apply for BBBIE, and then you can just, yes, it will just give option to fill. So once you start your registration, company registration, at the same time, it's going to be registered and you're going to get a SARS tax number. And don't panic when you see that. It's showing that you are you are registered as the company owner, you are registered as director for the company. So it's quite important for you to also take note what needs to be done when you look into SARS. You need to do your annual returns. You need to try and make sure that you meet the requirements, and with the BBBE, it's giving you advantage if you want to apply for tenders, you want to apply for opportunities out there. It will be able to show that you meet the BBBE's requirement. And the other thing that I thought I just show, because what I'm highlighting right now is just to share with you guys the importance of trying to or see the importance of this. You think it might be difficult to get it, while it's not. The other thing is, if you look into having a business, you have a business that you have registered already. Now you're trying to make sure that everything has identification. This is the what I'm going to identify for you now. So I believe if we have company registered, try and get a logo. Try and get a logo that you're gonna be able to get someone to create. There's a business analyst, business. There is people who can create a logo out there. Try and get to those guys. They can create the logo for you. Roughly, they can look into 450, 500 rand. And then the profile, it doesn't have to be anything long. Profile, you just need to identify where the business is and also what is that you do, your mission, a vision statement, and your product and services, man. And so that when there is opportunity out there, then it's easy for you to put a profile for your company and also the letterhead, so that at least if you need to do anything where you need to send some sort of communications to anyone else, send a letterhead. I believe whoever's going to receive a document, for you to have a letterhead with the branded logo and also details of the company. So try and do that. So I always also advise people to try and do email host, even if it's not a website as yet. You can easily pay 100 and something every month, where they can just get a host for you, where you just put your company www.glgroupholdings.co.za, and then you can get emails, so that when you send an email, it comes from the branded or the identified company. It's easy for people to see that you actually take yourself serious. This is just what I believe in. And there's nothing wrong if you send your emails under the company at Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, all those emails. I just believe they're trying to show that you're serious and you take this business serious, and you want them to show that you're gonna do everything, whatever it takes, to get your business identification to be taken serious. And the operations, it's quite important for you as a person. If you register a company, you have a logo and you have everything, your identification, your operation, how you're going to operate is going to be a mobile, it's going to be where you operate somewhere in the back room, it's going to operate as a business, so that it's easy to share information with the people. And the most important part, again, coming to business marketing, it's quite important, guys, to market a business. Quite important. You need to market a business like nobody's business. Market your business every day. Post every day. Talk about it. People will complain and say you always talk about business. Someone is going to see your post. Someone's going to identify you. Someone's going to see how serious you are when it comes to your business. And it becomes an opportunity for you, man. Don't be shy to talk about your product and services. Talk about it. Post it. Put it as your profile picture. Put it on all your socials. Socials give us an opportunity. Imagine, before the whole thing of Facebook, Instagram, we believed in website, where now companies were, we also look into website. Right now, if you ask any other company director or anything, they will tell you find us on all socials. So socials, they use them, is a platform right now where you can use it to market the company, to tell people about the company, where you engage with people, where you can easily run your business. Some people are selling right now on social media. So it becomes a bit of a platform right now where people actually are pushing their product and services. So socials is giving us that opportunity to brand, is giving us opportunity to operate, giving us opportunity to showcase everything that we're doing as a business. So try and do that, and then use the socials as a platform so that you can be able to sell your products, sell your services, sell your company out there. Don't be shy to talk about it. They always say, like DJ's Boo always say, sorry, DJ's Boo, he always say, don't be shy to talk about your product and services. Don't be shy to talk about your business. Push it. Let people know that you have a business that you're running. It's going to give you that edge for you to be able to reach out to all the people you want to reach. And you might be in Gauteng and you're going to end up reaching someone in Kuruman, you're reaching someone in Cape Town, reach someone in Mpumalanga, reach someone in Mahikeng, all these other places that you're not operating in. So talk about it, to allow people to know that there is a company that exists, so that people can be able to reach out and come out saying, we see your profile, we see this, what is that you're doing. So try and use socials as much as you can. And the last point I just want to highlight on this is some of the things that I have identified that kills the business or kills the idea or the establishment. I got about 5 points here. I'm just going to try and touch base on each one of them. The first one is manage your cash flow. I think it's a weakness to most of us. When you start having a business, we start seeing money coming in, you want to spend it. You want to go buy expensive cars, expensive clothes. You want to start traveling and doing a whole lot of things with that money. That money is not yours. It's a business money. So try and manage your cash flow. There'll be those things where, down the line you think you might not need money, but definitely going to need it. Try and manage your cash flow. Try and make sure that you allocate money properly based on your expenses, your operation, your daily needs, so that you don't end up misusing funds. You place funds where it's not needed. So try and manage your cash flow. It's my first one. And then the second point that I have is that as a business, you need to plan and manage your stock or your products. We end up being a person, you're into business, you sell shampoo, and then you end up buying 1,000 without knowing if it's gonna be sold. Try and buy in bulk that you know you're gonna be able to manage. Don't buy in a huge bulk. Try and do stock take. Try and make sure that you run your business like however you will run your roll-on, your toothpaste when you're at your house. You manage on daily basis. You see how much you have remaining, then you try and make means to buy before you run out. So try and do the same thing when it comes to business. Manage your stock, manage your material properly, so that you don't end up promising customers something that you don't have. Try and build a base. Try and make sure that you manage that. If you're at a certain level, you need to replace or you need to add more stock. Don't bundle, fill up a room with a lot of things. At the end of the day, you don't need all of it. The third one is that a lack of planning and strategy. Lack of planning and strategy. That's something that I feel most of us, maybe we not get into it, because when you have a business, you think you have a plan and you think you have a strategy. We need to try and come up with a plan. How are you going to sustain a company? You need to come up with a plan. How are you going to run your company on a daily basis? You need to have a strategy. How are you going to deal with all these challenges that you have? Every business has a challenge. You need to have a strategy. How are you going to maneuver across all these challenges? How are you going to be able to overcome all these challenges? How are you going to implement your resources? How are you going to manage all the issues, all the flaws that you have as you run the business? Try and plan these things properly, because planning and strategy, I believe, is one of the big impact. If your plan fails, it means now you're losing money. If your strategy is not working, it means you don't have alternative plan. So try and plan and put your strategy in place. Make sure that you stick to it. You do not change your plan. Your plan can only change if you feel that nothing is working out and if you have tried so many times. And the point number 4 is, some people might not like me for this, but I believe that as a business owner, do not hire unreliable employees / family members. Do not hire people that you know they're not going to fight for you. Do not hire people that you know that won't want to see this business successful tomorrow. Try and hire people that you know they will see the need, they will see why we have to work hard, why we have to work smart, why is it important for us to do what we have to do on a daily basis. So trying the people that you hire, the people that you give jobs to, it should be someone that you engage with on a deeper level, someone that you understand that they'll actually fight for your company. You cannot hire people that will not fight for your company to be successful. Because at the end of the day, you need to treat them right, you need to pay them, you need to make sure that whatever they're fighting for, they will never want the benefit out of it. So as a person, do not hire unreliable that you cannot rely on, because Those people are the face, they are the face of your company. When they go out there, meet clients, they talk to the customers. Customers, they engage, and customers, that's where they get all the information. They can easily tell customers raw information. Customer can make a decision not to go with your product. So try and hire people that you can rely on. Try and hire people that you know they're gonna make your business successful. The last point that I have, which is something that I stress so much on socials, marketing and sales. Guys, as you run a business, as you start a business, you should know at that point you're gonna run, you're gonna talk, you're gonna do everything about your business. Even if you have to get a t-shirt, you get everything branded so that people they know there's this company called whatever the name you name your company. So market the company, sell the products, sell the services that you render, so people know what to expect, they know what is out there. So try and market the company as much as you can. Do not hold back in whatever you want to sell. Sell as much as you can so that your business can be known. After being known, now it's your job to make sure that whatever you're implementing, whatever execution you have is properly, because there's a turning point for you to make sales. There's a turning point for you to talk about profit margin. There's a turning point for you to talk about client base. There's a point for you to talk about your future. So try as much as you can to market and do sales each and every minute for your business. So with that, guys, I just want to tell you, every business has its challenge. Not everyone is going to be a business owner. Not everyone's going to be successful. And again, it's quite important. Be ready. Be ready to fail. You can fail. Stand up again. Do it again. Do not give up. If you believe in your product, your product might not make it based on the need at that particular time, or maybe you sell into a raw market, but knowing that if you fail, it does not mean it's the end. You can stand up again, try again. You will be able to do something better. You can be able to deliver something better tomorrow. So with that, I'm just going to say rebuild, restart, refocus is quite important. With all this, try and do that on a daily basis. That great idea that you have about any product, look into it. You can make it. It takes only your belief. It takes only your determination. It takes only you to make it happen. So go out there, rebrand, restart, refocus, and sell those products and make it happen. Guys, this is man, Gareth Kabelo Masinda. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and share. We're going to keep on doing this thing, and we're going to keep on growing, and we will not stop right now. We're going to keep on moving. It's a movement. And next week, we're on another one, mental health issues. Bwgkm.
Okay, see you on the next one.